Okay, looks like you're ready to lock and load.
I don't know about this.
Are you afraid of getting in trouble? Oh, boo-hoo, Max is afraid. I know you can handle this, and I'm here to guide you. Make me proud, sister.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me get in the way of your bonding. I heard the gunshots and the breaking glass. It's cute that you're playing with guns. Just like me at your age.
We're not anything alike, man.
We both need money. In fact, you need it so bad, you owe me a shitload, don't you, Chloe? Huh?
You'll get your money.
Don't they all say that? You know, even when they're broke and acting tough? What are you hiding there, girlie? Let me see.
Where did you get that bracelet?
A friend, and it's none of your goddamn business. You're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
No, it wasn't. You stole that shit. Give it to me right now, asshole.
You better step back before you regret it, girl. I mean it. You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please. Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Hello, welcome back to Life is Strange. Last week, we had the closest vote we've ever had in the thread. It was less than 5 votes apart for 5 whole days. Even tying and being within 1 vote for, ever. It's just insane. Okay, but Don't Shoot won by 6 votes. So let's not shoot him.
Come on, girlie. Shoot me. Ah, Christ. You're more like Abbott and Costello. Nice piece. I'll consider this interest on your loan. Thanks. You have until Friday to pay me, or I'll track you down with this interest. Have a good play, kids.
You really stood your ground.
I freaked. I don't like guns.
It'll be hard to keep Nathan off my ass. My step-shit will have his other gun sealed in an electrified bunker by now.
Sorry, Chloe. I've never held a gun on a human being before. Not cool.
I know, Max. Really. I'm actually relieved it worked out this way instead. And there are more guns out there. Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Oh, man. Frank took Chloe's gun because of me.
So, well, it's not great. Oh, here's the bracelet line.
Wowzer. Why did Frank have Rachel's bracelet? We need to talk about this later, but I better follow Chloe now.
So, it's not great that Frank ended up with the gun. However, Frank does not really see us as a threat now. We are just 2 kids playing around. And while he does seem serious about getting his money, I really don't... We don't know Frank well enough to know if he would actually shoot 2 children over it.
Chloe's waiting to go for a walk. We both need a timeout from here.
And I do feel that it's more in Max's character that she wouldn't pull the trigger. But let's go for a walk.
I can't believe you basically gave him my gun. Here you go, Frank.
You can't keep getting mad at me, especially for stupid shit.
I'm not mad. It adds up in my mind as people letting me down. And I just liked having that gun, man.
Now you have me to protect you.
I'm just glad you were here.
Me too, I think. Chloe, why the hell are you hanging around scary losers like Frank? It's weird.
Let's take a break and I'll talk. Feels like a different world, huh? I wish we could stay forever.
Can we build another pirate fort and keep the world out?
We need a new secret hangout. At least Frank wouldn't find us. Are you okay, Max?
I'm still freaked out about what happened. That was awful, Chloe.
I'm sorry. But Frank isn't as hardcore as he fronts. All he cares about is his cash, stash, and mangy dog.
Chloe, are you for reals? Frank just took your gun and threatened us. He's armed and clearly dangerous.
Max, I know. Crazy shit is the new normal for me. That's why I plan to leave Arcadia Bay without paying Frank off.
Now, tell me exactly what's going on between you and Frank. Does he have a last name?
Frank Bowers, he's just a dealer, where I get my weed. The one in your joint, remember? Anyway, Frank and I kind of hung out.
Hung out? You don't mean you...
No, we didn't have sex. Gross, man. He never even tried. I just made the mistake of borrowing money so Rachel and I could bail out of here.
That's it?
No. I want to know how Frank got Rachel's bracelet. What do you think?
I think we have to be careful and keep an eye on this guy. Without him eyeballing us, okay?
It's so weird talking to you about this insane crap. We haven't hung out this much since we were tweens, and it's like no time has passed. I wish Rachel was here to meet you.
Do you think that Rachel and I would have been friends?
You're not that different. She has a great eye for images and for art. Plus, she's a smartass like you. We would all be hella best friends forever.
I know she must be as cool as you are. I have no doubt we'll meet soon.
Railroad tracks always make me feel better. I have no idea why.
Kerouac knew. It's the romance of travel and movement. The sound of the train whistle at night.
Look at the beat poet here.
I'd rather be a good photographer.
You are. You just have to stop being afraid.
Perfect. Chloe. What's that noise? The train. Oh, shit.
So we've got to quickly find a solution to get Chloe the hell out of these train tracks. There's a crowbar, conveniently right here.
I can definitely use this bad boy.
So the solution most people immediately find, and let's buy ourselves a little more time here. Hang on. There we go. The solution most players find is to push this giant cable drum down. However, there is a more elegant solution.
Score!
And by elegant, I mean we crowbar this fucking door open. And find some wire cutters.
Now I can pull a total MacGyver.
Oop, got turned around. Let's buy ourselves some more time once again. So the actual problem is that the rails switched. So?
Awesome, it's not locked. But which wire to cut?
Everybody knows you cut the red wire, Max. Come on. MacGyver 101.
Now that's the right cable.
And all we do is pull this lever.
Yes! I did it! You okay?
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life.
Damn. That was close.
Aren't you glad I took you away to a nice, quiet, desolate spot?
It was cool to spend time in your lair, but I have to get back to school before my next class.
Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
Thanks for the ride, Chloe. Right on time for my art lesson.
Thanks for coming with me. Sorry to be so boring.
Nothing exciting ever happens to us, right?
Listen, your rewind power has to be connected to that snow yesterday. That might explain your tornado vision.
Explain what? Snow equals a ginormous twister that takes out Arcadia Bay? You're high.
Wake up, Max. You saved my life twice now. You altered the course of my destiny, yours, and whoever. Do you know about chaos theory?
What do you know about chaos theory, Miss I Hate Math?
5 years ago, asswipe. Some people change. And your situation is the perfect storm for quantum physics.
Why me? I'm just a geek girl in some small town.
A perfect example of strange attractors? Don't they teach you kids anything at Blackwell? We have a tornado, rewind power, and freak snow. Hello, Armageddon. So let's party with your power, Rockstar!
Like you said, Professor Price, a superhero needs a sidekick.
How can it be such a shitty week and yet one of the best of my life?
Because we're back in action again. I have a little time before Mr. Jefferson's class, so I can do some wandering.
Well, since we're back on campus,
Vortex Club party.
Like I would miss it. I have the sweetest outfit.
as you can see from this line we just overheard and all of the posters, the Vortex Club has begun advertising for their party this week, which is the End of the World party. It happens Thursday night. Before we investigate that further, let's see what Principal Wells has to say, if he's feeling sober.
Sir?
Oh, hello, Max. I hope this isn't about the alleged gun incident.
Alleged? Nathan did have a gun. Have you talked to him yet?
Yes, he's deeply upset about this accusation. I don't blame him. Once I have all the facts, we'll talk. For the moment, focus on your schoolwork.
I can't focus when I'm scared.
Please don't say that. There's nothing to be scared of at Blackwell Academy. Our head of security is overseeing a new era of campus safety.
Mr. Madsen already treats everybody here like they're under surveillance.
Wait. Do you see a pattern here, Max?
Probably not the same one you see.
It's very easy for you to instantly accuse people of doing terrible things. Nathan, Mr. Madsen, who's next? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting.
Wow, I am, like, super done with you, buddy. Alright, let's, over here we've got Zachary. Maybe we can ask him about the, sexting incident with Juliet.
Hello, Zach.
Sup, Max? It's weird to not see you without your camera.
I'm always taking pictures with my eyes.
I bet. As long as you don't talk to everybody about all that shit with the sext in Victoria.
It's over. Just another Blackwell mini-drama.
You mean stupid shit. Man, I just don't get Victoria. Like, what does she want?
Probably for all of us to talk about her. Like now.
Then let's not. You're pretty smart, Max. See you at the game Friday.
Why does everybody think we're going to the game?
That snow was so insane.
Seriously. Hello, climate change.
And more evidence of other people noticing the weird snowstorm. Over here, though, we have Courtney doing something for this Vortex Club party.
Courtney will do anything for Victoria and the Vortex Club. Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree.
Really?
Oh, like you care.
I mean, I don't, but let's try to be nice to Courtney.
I'm not anti-soiree. You seem anti-fashion, though. A Vortex Club party has a strict dress code. Do you even have a dress? Sorry, but nice try.
Wow, super rude. Holy moly. However, we did just learn something in that conversation. That Courtney's very interested in fashion.
Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max.
Really?
Oh, like you care. I'm sure the Vortex Club has a dress code. As you can see, I would need your advice on what to wear. Thanks, Max. I didn't think you noticed high fashion. Tell you what, I'll put you down on the guest list, and before the party, I can give you some tips.
Cool. Thanks, Courtney.
I'll send you the party info later. Back to the list.
Now, it's kind of surprising. Courtney's actually really nice when we notice things that she cares about. Otherwise, she is really nasty to us. Let's examine one of these posters.
So you can almost shoot somebody on Monday and party on Friday? Prescott power.
Well, I mean, the party's on Thursday, but I get what you're saying. Don't worry about it. Oh, David. I'm sure this conversation will go great.
Excuse me, Mr. Madsen?
I know things got a little heated yesterday in Chloe's room. Was that really your reefer?
Yes, it was. You know that marijuana is almost legal in Oregon. I can get it at Blackwell. Are you gonna bust me now, Mr. Madsen?
Even I'm not that much of an asshole. And I am sorry about yesterday. I was wrong, but upset. Cannabis is not a big deal to you, but it has been to Chloe.
You're a combat veteran. She's no threat to you.
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
But you treat Kate pretty bad.
You stepped between us at a pretty bad time. She's another matter entirely.
Kate hasn't done anything wrong.
Max, this isn't just about Kate Marsh. My concern is for the safety of all Blackwell students, including you.
That'll take more than surveillance cameras.
It will take more than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
Isn't that your responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
Wow, that was shockingly human of David. Holy crap. I actually kind of can't believe that response, but Warren. So we can see Warren is currently in the science lab. But before we deal with him, we've got our last profile portrait, and it's for Frank. Thank God, of course, we definitely needed more information about Frank. I like this image over here. It kind of reminds me of Hotline Miami a little bit. But we also have a few new journal pages. And if you haven't been reading the journal pages, I would say maybe take the time to read these ones, because Max's take on what happened at the junkyard and the conversations that they have on the railroad tracks is really sweet and personal. And I think it's worth reading just to see her take on things.
I still have time. I could go see Warren playing mad scientist in the lab.
I saw Victoria and her friends shopping for the party.
That reminds me, I have to score some weed from Nathan.
Ah, of course, weed from Nathan. But let's pop into the science lab, since it's right here. Got good old Miss Grant.
Miss Grant is so cool and smart. She defines the word teacher.
And Warren with this girl. Oh my god, I forgot her name. How could I forget your name? Brooke. Brooke eyeing him from behind, getting an eye full of that Warren booty.
Big brain, think.
Let's see what's up with Warren.
Hey, Warren. Are you okay? You look thoughtful yet confused.
Maxwell Silver Hammer. Perfect timing. I need help with this chemical experiment.
Asking me for help means you're screwed.
I have to add either a bit of potassium or sodium. It's up to you to decide, Dr. Max.
So to cut down just a little bit on the amount of times we need to go through this conversation, adding sodium actually does nothing at all. Let's try some potassium.
I'm not sure why you're letting me decide your fate, but go potassium.
Potassium it shall be. If this works, you get a free hug. Weird science.
So that was an interesting reaction. Let's see what it is that Max learned from that exactly.
Not hard.
Hey, Warren.
Maxwell,
Asking me for...
have to add either a...
Ah, that's what she learned. Lots of potassium.
I actually think you should use a lot of potassium. I mean, a shitload.
See? Look at that smile. You're going to become a scientist yet. Let's do this thing. She blinded me with science.
Ah, thank God for Max. However, making the experiment blow up in Warren's face is not the solution to this problem either. So, when you don't know what to do in class, of course, you ask the teacher what to do. Oh, geez, do I have to be in front of her desk to talk to her? Yeah, that makes sense.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Funny, I was just thinking about you, Max. Thanks again for taking a stand against camera surveillance here. Every signature counts.
Miss Grant, can I ask you a possibly dumb science question?
You know my stock teacher answer. There are no dumb questions. Ask away.
Would you add potassium or sodium to a chemical mix for this week's experiment?
Neither, unless you want a face full of powder. I would add chlorine.
Of course, Warren, the science nerd, has no idea what he's supposed to be doing. But let's see what else Miss Grant has to say.
How's your campaign going?
You signed the petition, now it's your campaign too. Thanks for stepping up. More people would rather send a text than sign a petition. That's how they keep us all distracted. Nobody will notice cameras on every square foot.
I know. I really hope you keep those cameras from taking over Blackwell.
Max, with students like you, we sure will.
Oh, that muffin on her desk looks really good.
I'm just thinking about all the autumn photos I want to take.
Oh, this is my favorite time of year. I do love the season change. This whole campus is a visual delight. I know Mr. Jefferson loves to shoot around here.
You must know Mr. Jefferson pretty well by now.
I certainly know him as a talented artist and terrific teacher. I've been here a little longer, but he's made a bigger mark. I have to say, it's not quite autumn enough yet.
What about that snow yesterday? What's your scientific explanation?
Our climate is moving beyond explanation. Of course, some of the tribes here might see it different.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant, but I have to get going.
Go on, Max. We'll talk again. Real soon.
So, now that we have the answer for Warren's homework, which he, I guess, didn't feel like yelling across the room to ask the answer to.
Hey, Warren.
Max,
Asking me?
have Daddy...
I could make it blow up in his face again, but let's help.
Wrong, Warren. You need to add chlorine. Not potassium or sodium.
Chlorine? I didn't think of that. Can't argue with a confident scientist. Let's try it. Eureka! She's got it.
No, you got it.
Don't be so modest. Dr. Caulfield.
Oh, you guys really broke the bounds of science.
Holy guacamole, Brooke. However, this has opened up one of our photos.
That was fun helping Warren. He's pretty cute when he's in full-on geek mode.
So, with that snarky comment, Brooke, I'm sorry I forgot your name, okay? Maybe we can talk this out.
Howdy, Brooke.
Hi, Max. Making your daily rounds?
Let's not talk about Warren.
How was your drone?
Miss Grant busted me flying it over the parking lot. She's all jacked up about surveillance bullshit. Like I was spying on Warren's new car.
You already planted a GPS on him?
I borrowed the one he has on you.
Let's talk about Warren.
I'm helping Warren with his latest experiment.
Oh, I guess he needed a neophyte assistant so he wouldn't be threatened. But you came to his rescue anyway.
Not me. Warren doesn't need my help.
The boy knows things.
I hate to hit and run, but...
Don't let me get in your way. So long.
Well, on that wonderful note, I think I'm going to call our episode here. There is no choice right now due to pacing. However, we should have one next time, though. So, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next time.